Bhagwan always said, in doubt, say yes. If you have a doubt, say yes. If you say yes, you can accept it all. You don't have to fight with it. You don't have to waste any more energy in fighting it. This is what I am saying. If you don't understand what Bhagwan was saying, what Bhagwan was doing, why he was doing, don't fight it. Simply say yes. Simply say okay. Don't be confused. Don't be lost. Don't become suicidal. Just say yes. So you didn't understand Bhagwan's secretary. Why did he choose such a bad secretary? Doesn't matter. It was his choice. And he is your choice. Say yes. It doesn't matter. It truly doesn't matter. If you learn to say yes, it is going to change your quality. It is not going to change Bhagwan or his secretary, but it's going to change you. And the moment you are changed, you are going to look at Bhagwan and his secretary from a different eye, from a different dimension, different point of view. It was that easy. And life is that easy. It is not such a big problem, life. If life was such a big problem, existence would not have created life. Why would existence create something that is going to be a problem? But this was what was created the commune for. To learn to say yes. To learn to say big hearty, yeah, why not? Big hearty, yes. This is how everything in Rajneeshpuram functioned. Bhagwan said something to me, I said yes. I said something to the people, they said yes. They said further, the others said yes. And especially in doubt, we said very much yes. This is why I say, wake up. Go back to that feeling that you had when you went Rajneeshpuram. Go back to that feeling when you were sitting near Bhagwan and you said yes. Don't let him create confusion with his words. If the disciple learns and learns well, the credit doesn't go to the disciple, goes to the master. Let him have that pleasure. He deserves that credit. He was a fine master. Fine man, a fine teacher. Don't let his words create confusion for you. You read in one book, he says one thing. You read in another book, he says something else about the same thing. You read another book of his, he says something totally another. Don't be confused. If you have a heart and if you read his book from your heart, you will know exactly what he's saying. You have no confusion then. You have clarity. Just look inside yourself. Now you will say, how do you do it? How do I look inside myself? I don't know how you can look inside yourself. I can tell you how I did. How I look inside myself. I can tell you that. I can tell you every time I was faced with dilemma, faced with confusion, faced with unclarity, the first thing I did was be ruthlessly honest with myself. I did not pretend to myself. I did not lie to myself. I did not create excuses for myself. I simply was ruthlessly honest. You too can try it. You have a desire for enlightenment. Ask yourself why. And be honest. Do you want to be enlightened because you want other people to recognize you as an enlightened one? Do you want to be enlightened because you want to be famous? Do you want to be enlightened because you're certain it's going to bring you happiness? Do you want to be enlightened because you want also to have disciples like Bhagwan? Do you want to be enlightened because it is a good way to earn money? Do you want to be enlightened because that's what your heart wants it? There are 1,001 questions you can ask on every single situation. When you think meditation is happening to you, be honest. Ask yourself, is this meditation? Or is it something figment of your imagination? I tell you, the moment you are honest with yourself, you will be clear. You will be direct. You will have a different feel, different look about yourself. And you won't even have to ask anyone. People will feel it, people will see it, and people will stay away from you because they don't want to tangle with honest people. Honesty is brutal, it hurts. Honesty can cause pain. Lies are comfortable. Lies are as comfortable as enlightenment. So think before you want to be enlightened. Think before it. And if you can't live in this life happily, content, do you think you're going to be happy in your enlightenment? I guarantee you, you won't. If you can't learn to say yes now, you won't learn to say yes then. Now you have more opportunities to say yes than then. This is what the spirit of Rajneeshpuram was. This is what Bhagwan was trying to create. Create an environment in which you have one choice left. Say yes. If you don't say yes, you will be miserable. Then you will have to look for things like that one is on power struggle and that one is on power struggle. Or why do I have to work 16 hours a day? You will find a reason why you have to complain.